Okay, we're just going to continue.
Performances. Ranking at number 4 and 6 on the list are Chris Angel and David Blaine. They will be covered later in this video. Robert Houdin, a famous French magician who died in 1871, is ranked number 7. This is a French book of writings from Houdin titled, quote, How One Becomes a Sorcerer. Notice the demons, especially the large one right behind Houdin. This is another picture in which demons are holding up a picture of Houdin. Number 8 on this list is Harry Blackstone Sr. Blackstone was a famous American magician. He became well known for his performances in the 1930s and 1940s. In Blackstone's poster ads like this one from the 1930s, you can find the clear depiction of demons. On this poster from Magician Blackstone, he has 126 demon faces covering the border of the poster ad. In this poster, Blackstone is depicted dressed as a devil. Blackstone's son, Harry Blackstone Jr., also became a famous American magician. He died in 1997 and, like his dad, became one of the most famous magicians in history. In this magic act, Blackstone Jr. doesn't just cause a light bulb to light up without electricity and float in the air. He actually pushes the light bulb out into the audience directly in front of their eyes. Number 9 on this list is the magician Dante. He was considered the greatest magician in the world when he died in 1955. Take a look at Dante's poster ad in which a demon is playing cards. It also shows a demon whispering in his ear. This is a clip of one magicians from the last century. In every single one of these poster ads, there is at least one demon being depicted. This indicates that these magicians knew exactly where they were getting the power to perform their signs and wonders. That is, from demons. The poster ads for these magicians clearly portray demons playing the key role in how these magic acts are being accomplished. The posters clearly demonstrate that these magicians were nothing more than sorcerers used by the devil. This is a modern magic book called Tricks of the Mind. It's a book written by Darren Brown, a famous current European magician and hypnotist. Brown, an open homosexual, is pictured on the cover. Notice the incredible similarity to what we just saw over and over again in the poster ads of famous magicians from the last century. Demons on the cover next to the ear giving information. Here is an ad for one of Brown's performances. Notice the demons right near him again whispering information into his ear. The demons give the magicians the information. Brown's 2005 tour show was called, quote, Something Wicked This Way Comes. For his 2011 and 2012 Svengali tour, Brown proclaimed the, quote, wonders of the occult. Brown produced a small book for the tour which he currently sells. Brown also depicts himself with a devil's tail. Brown also sold a video.
I'm presenting something that defies logic, defies the laws of nature. That's crazy. I'm not using any type of gimmicks or props. I focus more on my energy.
He has said that it demonstrates supernatural ability.
You're wondering if you took the red pill? Or the blue pill?
And that was an open thing, and now it's totally closed.
Oh, yeah. And it was bent, and then he unbent it.
Yes.
That was supernatural. No gimmicks, no smoke and mirrors.
After one of his performances, Franklin said, quote, "I felt good. The energy was surging through my veins."
How'd it go? I felt good.
You felt good?
Yeah, I felt good. The energy was surging through my veins. I could tell.
Former 33rd degree Freemason Manly P. Hall made a similar statement about energy surging through the hands. Hall said, quote, "When the Mason learns that the key to the warrior on the block is the proper application of the dynamo of living power, he has learned the mystery of his craft. The seething energies of Lucifer are in his hands, and before he may step onward and upward, he must prove his ability to properly apply energy." It's interesting that Hall uses the term dynamo. Dynamo happens to be the name used by Europe's most popular magician.
But being two magicians, two dynamo, I use it.
Like two magicians, two dynamos. Here we go with the double.
To my advantage.
Hall says that when a person has learned the proper application of the dynamo of living power, the seething energies of Lucifer are in his hands. Dynamo burned an image of his right hand into a display case at a store as people watched.
Alright, do me a favour, hold your hands out like this. Just tell me if you feel the heat. Yeah.
On numerous occasions,
Okay. Okay, I'm not sure if I showed this yet, so I'm just going to do it just in case, okay? So hear us out there. This is crazy.
next clip, Chris goes to a person's house and levitates on their sprinkler. But what's extremely interesting is what's on the hoodie he's wearing. The black hoodie has the devil's face.
Okay, so what we're saying here is, here's the devil, here's the dice, this is gambling, addiction, and everything that goes with it, with weakness, and here we have the lust on the other side, we have sex. So here we have, the disobedient children, okay, right here, and it says ante up. Well, that just tells you that the devil's calling as markers. If you don't, turn your way away from him, then he's going to be calling all of this in, you see. And, well, let's just hear him out.
On it with the words, quote, "ante up." The term ante up usually means an offering or payment for something. Is this an admission by Chris that the devil will demand his soul for the powers he has given him? Chris has worn this shirt on more than one occasion. This is a picture of the homepage of Chris Angel's official Twitter account taken on August 8th, 2015. Notice the flames and Chris's official A symbol on the left and right. It looks like a depiction of hell. But as you look at the fire scene more closely, it gets even worse. That's because Chris placed his face in the center, directly in the midst of the flames. And if you don't think that it's Chris's face, here is the official image Chris uses of his face. As you can see, it's a perfect match. Chris's official cards have eyes on them, and the eyes look like they're bleeding. It's interesting that Chris changed his last name to...
Interesting with the glasses, like the eyes bleeding, it's all about sight, and, and here, Kleck, he boasts about his vampire glasses, vampire, believe, lie, come on. They're all within the one school. They all go to the same school, I couldn't believe it when I came across this video. I just, not even came across, it was right there. So this is meant to be heard. Okay.
To Angel. As mentioned earlier, the official name for Chris Angel's magic show is called Believe. To call your magic show Believe is to present magic as a salvation message. It is to preach a false gospel. Chris will tell the crowd to yell out "Believe" during his shows, as these clips from his shows in 2013 and 2014 demonstrate.
All right, folks, let me hear you say "believe" with me on the count of 3. Let it marinate in your soul. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. United.
In an LA
And what's Clark say? 100% no lying. No different. 100% no lying. And here he's got belief, and in the middle of that they pull out the word lie. This is how they play. This is how they read it.
Nylon. And I went, that doesn't make any sense. Just like the world didn't make any sense. And then I heard the voice tell me, turn it upside down, Jonathan. And I turned that tag 100% nylon. I turned it upside down. And when I turned it upside down, it said 100% no lying. So I was...
And when he says no lying, it's not just no lying, no lying. Again, it's the line of Judah. No Jesus. No lying. No Jesus.
It's like, well, the only way to read the percentage, I was like 100% no lying. Like nylon, reading nylon backwards, Nolyn, no line. The only way to read it backwards is to turn it upside down. So I said 100%, and I turned it upside down, no lying. And then when I said that, my whole body started buzzing. I was like, what is this? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Freaking out, this energy was all over me. A lot of people said I was a liar. Y'all ready?